It's March now, and I haven't done any video for the whole of February, but it was worth it because today I'm going to share more about what I've learned in my self-introspection journey. Today we're going to be talking about self-love. Self-love is the acceptance of who you are, just accepting who you are for what you are and not complying to societal norms and standards. If you try by all means to comply to what society will think, what society will say, you want to fit into society, you're already not yourself. So I feel like self-love is the root or the base or the foundation of all these mental health issues and emotional breakdowns and all those things, because we are so quick to please society. Why do you have to comply to societal norms and standards? You are not a society, you are you. You are unique, you are a gem. Embrace that. Self-love begins at effing society. Once you own something, it's then hard to compliment it or appreciate it or accept it as it is, because you feel like nothing of yours is good enough. The grass is always greener on the other side. Hello, elements. I hope you guys are good. We're back again. I've been away. I've been doing this thorough and intense self-introspection, and I hope that this time around we shall be consistent, right? So it's a Monday. It's not a Friday. It's March now, and I haven't done any video for the whole of February, but it was worth it because today I'm going to share more about what I've learned in my self-introspection journey, and I hope you guys also grasp something useful here and there. Yes, the Element Era is still on. If you are interested in helping buying pizza, you can contact or DM us so that we deliver pizza. That's if you are around Eswatini, Mbabane. And if you are not, but you're willing to help the Element Era grow, you can send or subscribe at a link on our Patreon website. Link is found in the description below. And we also have a book on of 100 quotes, a book by myself with inspirational quotes. Whenever you feel down or demotivated, you just browse through and read, and then you instantly feel uplifted. And I also make earrings. If you are interested, you want to buy, you can also contact us. Information there exactly. I also conduct classes, so if you're willing to take up a hobby or learn just to make income, you are most welcome to DM these links below. So today we're going to be talking about self-love. What is self-love? Self-love is the acceptance of who you are, just accepting who you are for what you are and not complying to societal norms and standards. Society will always have input and opinions on how you should live your life, right? But then once you get to a standard whereby you're like, you know what, F society, I will accept myself for who I am and how I am with my flaws and my perfections, so I just don't care, come what may. That's when you have unlocked the secret of self-love. 100% accepting yourself as you are without involving any societal norms and standards. Once you start going like, oh, I have this flaw, oh, I have flaws here and there, oh, I don't like this about me, oh, I should change this about me, then that's when you know that you don't have self-love. So if you try by all means to comply to what society will think, what society will say, you want to fit into society, you're already not yourself, right? So self-love begins at effing society. Be like, you know what, society, I don't care about you, I want what I want, right? that's when you start developing the journey of self-love. And what I've just discovered is that self-love is very, very hard to adopt because human beings have been programmed. In fact, it's just a program in our DNA, in our human DNA, that we are capable of loving other things and other people more than we love ourselves. This is because of the programming that is in us, that we should love something that is out there, right? That's even how the issue or the concept of God being outside of us came about, because I believe that God is in us. We are divine. We have the divine state in us. Just that as time went by, human beings were programmed that God is just an entity out there that should be worshipped out there, right? So because it's easier to love and appreciate something that is outside of yourself, right? Because you cannot appreciate and love something that is in you because you feel like it's just you, it's made by you. Then what good am I? How am I special? Like, what's so good about me that I can create something to be loved, right? We're so self-shunning. We just don't believe in our power. We don't believe in our God-given greatness, right? We always want to be justified by somebody else out there, right? This is proven by this concept of a lifelong union. Once you own something, it's then hard to complement it or appreciate it or accept it as it is, because you feel like nothing of yours is good enough. The grass is always greener on the other side, right? Lifelong commitment, when you have a partner or a spouse or whatever this person is, once you are in a lifelong relationship with this person, or in a union or a partnership with this person, you then begin to devalue this person, and you just do not appreciate the person because you feel like, I am just used to this person. After all, this person is mine, and I just see no value in this person, right? So it just feels like, it's monotony, it's monotonous. Now you literally know what the next move is. You know this person through and through. You feel like you own this person and nothing of yours is good enough, right? So that's why the unions then end up being boring and monotonous, and we resent each other as human beings. We end up resenting your partner because you feel like they should know how to spice things up, or they should know what you are feeling at this moment, what you want and what you do not want, and they should understand your flaws and accept you as you are. Yet no, that's not the case. Even with your internal environment, you always feel like, I should know that when I'm sad, I should be doing this. I should be knowing that this flaw should be corrected like this. I should know when to correct my flaws or accept my flaws. You always beating yourself up to know things, or to magically accept things that are hard to accept, right? We're literally always beating ourselves up to be better individuals. So whatever is going in your internal environment is exactly what is going on in your external environment, especially in a union or in any form of relationship, or in the just in the external environment. Whatever is happening inside happens outside, right? So that's why we then get to resent our partners, like, you get to hate each other in the union, and all those things then come up, right? And the best thing, not the best, but the better thing about a union is the fact that you guys can actually take time apart. Like when you're at work, you're apart, or you can sometimes go and see friends. Just set time apart for individual time, right? But then with yourself, you cannot actually take time away from you, right? So imagine the resentment and monotony and hate building inside of you that you just can't get away from, because you can never get away from yourself. And even if you can try whatever you want to try, you can never get away from yourself, right? So in a union, that's what's better, because you can actually take time off from your partner. But then with self-love, you can never. So you have to live with the hate, resentment, and constantly beating yourself up, right? So that's why it's hard to take up self-love, because one, as I've mentioned, one, when something is inside of you, when something is yours and internalized, it is hard to appreciate because we're always putting ourselves down. We never believe in ourselves. We feel like nothing of ours is good enough, right? So that's one. You can't have self-love because of that. And that is proven because when you are in a lifelong commitment with somebody, you end up resenting them because you feel like they're not good enough. After all, they're yours. What's good enough that is yours, right? That's number one. Number two is because we are programmed to appreciate and acknowledge something that is out there, right? Because of what I've mentioned, right? We then tend to appreciate something that is out there because of this reason that we never appreciate something that is ours or internalized, right? So I feel like self-love is really something that is a source of mental health issues, is a source of emotional breakdowns. And if you are mentally unstable or mentally diseased and emotionally unstable or emotionally diseased, obviously there will be a physical manifestation which then leads to ulcers, panic attacks, like those kind of things. So if you're not mentally okay, emotionally okay, then obviously there will be an illness physically manifesting itself on the flesh, right? So I feel like self-love is the root or the base or the foundation of all these mental health issues and emotional breakdowns and all those things, because we are so quick to please society. Why do you have to comply to societal norms and standards? You are not a society. You are you. You are unique. You are a gem. Embrace that. What's so hard? Again, it's because we cannot appreciate our internal power and greatness given to us by the divine, and it's so sad. But it's easy though. In the videos we're going to make from today onwards, we're going to try to tap into our internal environment, fix that, not fix it per se, try to be in line with our internal environment so that our mental and emotional environment are stable, so that we can have a happy physical life, right? So with that being said, I just feel like as human beings, the first step we have to take is to just detach from societal norms and standards and understand ourselves, our internal environment as they are, and accept that we cannot change who we are. We have to accept our flaws and perfections as they are and embrace them, because you're unique like that. If you try to change that, it means that you're already not yourself, right? You're already a copy or a duplicate or a counterfeit of what society is forcing you to be, right? In fact, you're just a creation of a society. Do you want to be that? No, nobody wants to be that. So with that being said, let's embark on this mental, emotional, and physical health journey together so that spiritually we can blossom. Love you, elements. Good day.